Alright, I haven't been able to find any good way to automate this guy so he won't either explode and generate like way more than I asked for, or, if I use the daffodil, it pushes things off before they hit the pool. So I thought of putting a daffodil like way in the back, but that just seems really weird. I just don't know that it would work that well. Um, the things I've seen are that one, you want to put this up a little bit higher so it doesn't bounce up and then hit itself and go back down here. I feel like I had a solution one time involving glass where it would bounce back on top of the glass, but I haven't been able to figure that out again, so I don't know. So this may not be a good automation solution, but what I can do is if I were running low on a resource it will duplicate, I can dump them in the chest and the golem will collect them. So at least I've got that going for me. So I guess the real solution to this problem is to, do some more quarrying. So I'll have to look into that some more. I did find a better way to export the trash. Um, Rather than using exporters, we can simply use Ender.io because it will export things, and we can use a big item filter. This is a bit slower than refined storage, using exporters, but I mean, it still works, and it's not like we're generating like tons of these things. It's just that over time we get tons of these things. And it's easier to put these in the filters, so I've got filters for most of what I want. I've got plenty of space to add more. So, are there any bow system? Yeah, there's none. Yeah, so right now we're doing good. I'll see what other garbage creates up in the system, and we'll export it to here. I built the sub basement. Now that I don't have like exporters and conduits, it actually could just be upstairs, right over here, and it wouldn't look that bad now. So I may end up just putting the trash can right here and leaving it. So, because honestly, I mean, I don't think it needs to be there right now. So it's nice to have the sub basement. Maybe we'll use it for something else later, but I don't think I'm going to use it right now anyway, because I just don't see the point in it at the moment. So yeah, all I need to do is the trash can like right here, and then get that conduit, and we will export this stuff. Yeah, so that's a much more compact design for getting rid of our trash. Uh, Ignoring the metadata seems to have done fine for the damage and for the enchantments on stuff. So as long as I uncheck that, everything seems to work out just fine. All right, so the next thing I want to work on is a bit more production of resources. So one thing we don't have very much of at all is shiny. So shiny, I keep calling it shiny because it used to be called shiny. Platinum, we don't have much platinum. So I was thinking about how we could get any platinum ore. So apparently the world gen, it doesn't turn on, or either that is not in JEI. I haven't seen a single platinum ore. So all I'm getting it from is nickel. So what we could do is we've got a couple of options. We could build an orchid, use Britannia, or we could get some lasers from industrial foregoing. Lasers are kind of power hungry, but we have a lot of power right now, so that's not a terrible idea. They are slow though. I mean, neither of these is like a fast solution, but I don't think I've ever used the orchid, so I'm kind of curious, you know, what this does. So let's see here. I mean, I'm kind of guessing that it's random, but I don't know how it works. So I think we should build it. So let's look into the, what is that thing called? Lexica Britannia? Yeah, let's get that guy out and let's see what our options are for building an orchid. So here is our Lexica. Before I forget, I should at least make that other ender chest and put it somewhere so I can duplicate stuff if I want to. Put it right along the row here like I do with the Thaumcraft stuff. All right, ender chest is. Wait a minute. No, I have one. I thought I had one. Maybe I used one. You know what? We have enough resources. I don't need to worry about it. Not important to find a missing ender chest. Let's get that floral powder. Okay, so if I wanted a bunch more of these guys, these oak leaves, dump that in there, and yeah. Uh-oh. What's up with you guys and collecting this stuff? Is that seal not died? That could be a problem. This is why you come check your systems, because maybe they don't work right. Oh, come on, don't make me break this. Can I break you without breaking the pool? I don't want to redo the pool. Let's try just this. Ah, come on, let me have you. Don't make me do that. Well, I guess I'm redoing that. Alright, let's go try that again. This time with maybe some netherrack. We don't have very much of that left, so, I use tons of that to make bricks or something. So, yeah, let's see how you do with this half stack. So what I would expect is in a minute we will see 64 netherrack in the system. Now, I'm going to see some number between 50 and 120, but, you know. Okay, at least these guys aren't grabbing these anymore. So, yeah. Could have made you a hauler or a speed guy. Maybe should have. But you're doing pretty well. Alright, let's see what happens. What do we get out of that half stack? Yeah, see? That almost quadrupled it. Because they keep falling back in the pool or being left there. And I really don't know of a good way to take them out. I wonder if a hopper hawk would do better. That's the last thing I could think of to try. We could pick up items only in the frame, and we could surround the hopper hawk by chests. Let's try that real quick. Let's just see if that's any better. So I don't have a hopper hawk, so let's get one. He made something, that's cool. Making the flower, I think. Yeah, I think it worked. Yeah, there we go, hopper hawk. So I'm just gonna get, some chests to surround him real quick. And I want to take you up real quick for a minute. And then we're going to, okay, I have a few things we need to filter on. So this thing can double coal. It can double oak leaves. It can double glowstone and redstone. It can do quartz, soul sand. What's the last thing I can do? Netherrack, yeah. All right, let's try these guys. Okay. So basically, I need a hopper hawk that will only pick up things that are filtered. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that are filtered. I'm thinking of maybe putting him here, and we'll get these chests Where's my wand of the forest? So I want you, what mode are you in? You're in buy mode, I want you in function mode. Yes, only items and frames. So let's get some frames. I've got 3, I need 4 more. Okay. So, frame 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I don't know, 7 or something. That looks weird. I don't like that. Okay, so coal, leaves, glowstone, redstone, quartz, soul sand, netherrack. So, what happens if I dump into the gray chest now? Okay, so let's get some netherrack. I want to take it all out of the system so I know how much is left in there. So there we go. It falls down there. That might have worked better. Oh, I won't see it in here. It's going to be in this chest. We got more. So, not better, just different. And this is a much more convoluted setup. So, nope, not going with this. All right. So, yeah, good enough for now, I guess. It'll have to do. All right, so that fixes all of the minor issues we have with the system, I think. Except the one I can't seem to figure out a fix for. See, if I have something feeding into a chest like that, I don't know how many it's going to drop before it gets up there. I mean, it shouldn't be a big problem if I just tell it, I mean, it'll get more, but is that a big deal? Maybe it's not. Hmm. Hmm. Well, maybe it's worth doing anyway. Let's go grab that gray chest and see if we can do something with that. Alright, so the sub-basement is here. So what I need are detectors. Let's start with just one. Let's do them all. We've got resources, right? Yeah, see, look at that. That was instant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then I'm thinking we might need interfaces. Like 7 of those guys, too. That seems like what I want. I think this might need to be a bit more up off the ground, though. Like, have you guys here. And then we'll get 7 interfaces. Okay. Alright, I want these to be only working with a redstone signal. Okay. So, I would like to export one of each of these things. Might be a way to do it with one interface, but I already done this part. It's fine. Um, so, coal, oak leaves, Netherrack, quartz, glowstone, redstone, and soul sand. Okay, now because you are only working with a redstone signal, none of you will turn on. But when you do, you're going to export into these guys. And I'm thinking we could simply have all of these guys extract, because they'll extract into their chest and they'll dump it in there, and that might be okay. So if you have fewer than 256 of these guys, I mean, you should probably pick the right thing, but you won't even export with that. That's fine. You're supposed to be coal. So if you have fewer than 1,000 coal, which you don't, here's the leaves. Do you have less than that many leaves? Yes, you do. Netherrack, wrong thing. Again, let's go with, you know what? I'm actually going to go with 2048 Netherrack. Quartz, probably 2,000 of that guy too. Glowstone. Yeah, we're going to go with about 2,000 of these guys. Okay. He does have more redstone than that, so that all makes sense. So what we're going to do now is put these guys back in the system, and let's get some conduits. Okay. So I need to dig down a little bit so I can see the conduits. Not sure I like this basalt down here. It's so dark. I don't know if I like that. All right, you're going to be an extract always active. There's nowhere yet to put you guys, so that's fine. So, if I were yeah, you know what? Let's let it run for a second. I'm just curious. Let's just see what happens. I mean, I kind of think it's going to be a disaster, but especially like this, you know what? I think we should get a limited item filter. That should help this problem. Let's try that too. So I've got plenty of those right now. Yeah. Let's say you can only have one of any of these guys. So there we go. Quartz, netherrack, glowstone, missing redstone, coal, and probably soul sand. Alright, soul sand, redstone, coal. That's 7 things, that'll be right. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. You can put things in, you only get one at a time. Alright. You know what? That may actually work. You know, at least as well as I think it can. So maybe I can do some automation over here. This is a little bit, slow automation, but it's automation. So how you doing, buddy? Okay, now I'm thinking this golem can't keep up. He needs to be a hauler. He needs to be faster. But actually, it's not that bad. If he was just a little bit faster, this might work. Let's go try out the exporter real quick. And let's see if that works if we make a faster one of those guys. And you're smart. Good. That's all the things I need. Running a lot of Machina in here. I need to get some more of that. Let's get some pink dye for you. Alright, so I want to try just replacing him and see if that's okay. Okay, you are fast and you haul things. Let's see what happens now. And there won't be any, giant dump all at once, so that should help out too. So I think he should keep up. We'll see. Let's go turn your insert back on. That's right, we're in the sub-basement. Uh-oh, lag. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know, he could probably use, this guy is picking up my glowstone because that used to be done somewhere else. So let's fix that. Otherwise, we won't get enough glowstone. We could still just transmute redstone into glowstone, and that would be, maybe simpler than this. And this does use more mana, so actually it's probably a better idea. But, wow. If this is good enough, I'm okay with it. Maybe you can't keep up. What can we do to help you keep up? Well, I guess the first and most obvious thing to do is put this guy back. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, why don't you go help out? Yeah, I mean, eventually, we won't be so low on these resources, and it'll be fine. So, I'm not sure where Netherrack goes in the system. I want to make sure it's in a drawer. I think, I mean, okay, it's not perfect, but I think it does work. Is Netherrack somewhere over here? I don't think it is. That's okay. We'll get out of the system in a little while. So, yeah. How we doing, Netherrack, by the way? 500? I mean, that's not bad, really. That is not bad.
Alright, that's a good wrapping up point for today's episode. Thanks for watching. And here's a sneak preview of what the finished Botania area will look like. See you next time.